Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another Happy Crafty Easter video. Today I have a really cute box card for you. This one is my Bunny Girl in the Grass box card. I know it's a long name, but it's a very cute card. You have that girl bunny there in the middle. She is just sitting there in the grass holding a great big Easter egg. There are eggs there in the front and some flowers behind her. It folds relatively flat for mailing. There's a spot on the back for your message, and I include an envelope as well. Box cards are very popular on my website, and I can't wait to show this to you. Before we get started, make sure to hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get into the materials. For this project, you're going to need your CRICUT cutting machine, your light grip or standard grip cutting mat, a scoring wheel or scoring stylus, a weeding tool, scraper, brayer, glue and adhesive, and your cardstock. Now that we know what materials we're going to need, let's go ahead and get started with step 1. Step 1. Get the SVG cut file. This project is part of Happy Crafty Easter 2026. If you're watching this video during the event, you can download the cut file on the event page. If you're watching this video after the event has ended, you can either purchase the individual cut file for this project in my shop at shop.thebeardedhousewife.com. If you're interested in all 12 event files, video tutorials, printable worksheets, commercial licensing, and a bonus bundle of 12 more Easter cut files, you can purchase the VIP Access Pass using the link in the video description. No matter how you download the cut file, make sure to download the file to your computer, unzip the file, and then we can open up CRICUT Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to CRICUT Design Space. Now that we have a new project open in CRICUT Design Space, we can go ahead and click Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer, click Open, Continue, and Upload. Step 3. Convert score lines and any text. Now that our project has been brought into our canvas, we can ungroup the design. We have some converting to do to some of the score lines, so let's scroll down the Layers panel and find the envelope. Click on this icon to drop down the layers, highlight this top layer, come up to the Operation menu and change that to Score. Highlight the group and attach. We need to do the same thing to the outside box piece. And to the inside tab piece. Once you've converted the score lines for the envelope, the outside box piece, and the inside tab piece, go ahead and click Make. And you can see the mats for this project. Click Continue. I'll be using a variety of medium weight cardstock for this project. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cut out, and I'll see you when it's time to assemble. Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your card. Okay, I have everything all cut out. It's time to go ahead and start to assemble. The first thing that I'm going to do is fold and burnish along the score lines for the outside box piece. just like so. And set that to the side. Now we can go ahead and start to assemble the inside tab piece. Now we do have a layering guide within the download that will help show you how to layer all these different pieces together. But for this one, from back to front, you're going to start with the dark blue, then the white, and then the two pieces of pink. Before I get started, I'm going to fold and burnish the tabs on the inside tab piece, and then I'll speed up the video just a little bit while I layer everything together, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. Alright, there's our inside tab piece. I'll set that to the side. Now we can go ahead and layer the front cover panel. Again, refer to that layering guide, but you're going to start with the green, then purple, and then yellow. Again, I'm going to speed up the video and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. There we go. I'll set that to the side. Now let's go ahead and mat and layer the messaging panel. We can grab our outside box piece and flip that over, and we can attach the messaging panel to the back of the card. Flip that over. Let's grab our inside tab piece and attach glue to this left tab. And we're going to attach this tab piece to the left side of the outside box piece. You want to make sure to line up your edges really well. And then repeat that for the right side. Just like so. Go ahead and fold that to the left. Add glue to this left tab. Take our front cover panel and attach that left side. Again, you're going to want to make sure to line up those edges. And repeat for the right side. And there is our cute little card. I'm going to set that to the side so we can go ahead and dry. Let's make our envelope. For our envelope, we're going to fold and burnish along the score lines. Take our inlay panel, add glue around the outer edge of the inlay. Flip the inlay over, place it over the cutout on the envelope flap, spin the envelope around, bring those side flaps in, add glue to the bottom of those side flaps. With your thumbs, go ahead and push up and press. And that forms our envelope. And our box card is all set. Well, what did you think of this one? Wasn't it really cute? I really think that it would be a fun one to give to a little girl for Easter time. If you make this card, I hope that you post it in our Facebook group. We have thousands of card making and paper crafting friends who love to motivate and support each other, and we would love to see your creations. I have a link down below for you to check it out. That's going to do it for today. I'm Nick, I'm the Bearded Housewife, and I will see you at the next Happy Crafty Easter video. Bye-bye.